it's time to start. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so first time we're recording this. Backstory: we're brand new doing this. We found we've decided to try and root our lives in Christianity, in Jesus Christ, and we've wanted to do a podcast for a long time, whether it was regarding fitness, whether it was regarding psychology, whether it was regarding religion, what's right, what's wrong, because we've been dealing with what's right and wrong for a long time. Anyway, long story short, found religion, wanted to do a podcast, didn't know what to do a podcast about, know we have to do Bible study, thought why don't we record the Bible study as if it's podcast, because we actually enjoy discussing this kind of stuff. And see, I've calmed down now because it's like the first time, so it sucks. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Cool. We won't be saying that again. It's not about us.
And we are on day 2 now, not day 1.
Oh yeah, it's day 2. It's not day 1. We did it last night, and then we're like,
I'm like, we should do this.
So we won't be doing it for us. The ground rules are we'll discuss what we're discussing, but our prayers are going to stay private.
Yeah.
I should stop looking at the camera actually. See, that's another. See, I did it again. Our prayers are going to stay private.
Yes.
Any other ground rules? So we're going to do Bible study. We're going to record our Bible study.
We're on day 2.
We're on day 2.
Caroline leave.
Caroline leaves. How to rewire your brain
Yes.
because of my psychology stuff.
Yes. And I like psychology. So.
She likes psychology. You like psychology. It's hard to do a podcast.
I use that.
Okay, let's start. Is there anything else?
No,
Okay.
Book.
3, 2, 1.
Are you reading or am I reading?
I'll read.
Okay.
I'll read. Okay, we're starting Bible study day 2. Day 2 piece of scripture is from Romans. It's Romans 12 verse 2. It says, "What's more, don't let yourselves be squeezed into the shape dictated by the present age. Instead, be transformed by the renewing of your minds, so that you can work out what God's will is, what is good, acceptable, and complete." That's the same verse as last night, so it'll be kind of easy.
Yeah.
But I think.
Well, we could actually just tell them what the first one was about.
No.
For number 2.
No, let's work on that too.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a new
Yes.
verse. So we'll start there. So, I mean, we're going to do the same questions.
Ask, answer, discuss.
Ask, answer, discuss. So, let's see if it's actually changed. What's the date?
It's the 28th
28th of
August 2024.
24. Sorry, we're not organized. So, ask. I'm going to ask the question again, I think. What does the passage mean to you right now at this very second? Happy with that question for ask?
Yeah.
What does the scripture mean?
Yeah, what does the scripture mean to you right now?
Right now. So the question is going to be, what does the scripture mean to you? Right.
I think that's such a good question, actually.
It's an easy start. Like we really
No,
don't.
but I mean, if you think about it, actually, that helps you be like really present, like in now.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not
What
yesterday.
is it going to mean in the future? It's going to be. What does it mean right now?
Yeah, because you're not thinking about what do I want out of the deal. It's like,
Yeah.
what does this mean to me right now? You know?
Yeah.
What does the scripture mean to me right now? So the scripture reads again, "What's more, don't let yourselves be squeezed into the shape dictated by the present age." So again, same as last night, I'd like to divide the scripture into 2 pieces, 2 parts. What's more, don't let yourselves be squeezed into the shape dictated by the present age. For me, again, right now, it comes down to my materialistic thinking, but not so much today material things, not like t-shirts or cool stuff or tech stuff. More so like why I care so much what people think of me, or like people's opinion, like what I mentioned today earlier. Like I said, like, so you might have, I don't know how many followers do I have on Instagram, like 1,800. So I've got 1,800 people who kind of sometimes see my stuff, and I'm so vain that I care whether they like what I put on Instagram or not, but that's not even me. That's not, they don't see.
Yeah, there definitely isn't you, because when I know you to be like, well,
yeah. So they don't know.
To real people, like if you don't like me in person,
yeah,
it is what it is.
It's like, yeah, in real life I'm like,
yeah,
I'm like a bit of a ass,
yeah.
right? So I'm like, if you don't like me, screw you. But on Instagram, I care. So, and that's what I mean with this. Like, why is something like social media or what people think of me or my appearance, not my appearance, what you see or what our neighbors see or what the kids at school see, what now the majority of people see. So my biggest audience see, like, oh, I don't know, you can squat this or you can do that. They see me do things I can already do, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, so what's more, don't let yourself be squeezed into the shape dictated by the present age, right? So the coolest thing I know to do is squat. Wear my cool clothes and squat. Yeah. And every day I'm like, look at me squat, right? Never look at me like, oh, I don't know if this relationship that I've had in my past with my family or the friend or the girlfriend is bothering me. Now I show you I can squat. The same thing I've been doing for the past 10 years is what I'm still showing off. Like, it's still the thing that I'm most proud of.
Oh, but then you wouldn't think of it as like something actually in you truly that hasn't changed. Is that you only wanted to show that part of you anyway.
But it's only the part that
the only part that you found to be like truly amazing in life.
Yeah, so I think what you said.
Meaning for life.
Yeah, or the part that I'm most comfortable, because I am adequate in this. I have good knowledge. So I'm so stuck in the mud. I'm so stuck in one place. I squat every day. All I talk about is squatting and abs.
You're only thinking that you are good enough for that then.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know how to do, and my confidence in everything else is so limited anyway. Because don't let yourself be squeezed into the shape dictated by the present age. I got so absorbed into that thing that I should be in the present age that I didn't develop as a human whatsoever. That cost me so much time. That cost me so much time, but that cost me so much pain, hatred, anger, violence, obsession. Like, it cost me so many things to be stuck in what the present age tells me to be.
But then also you remember, like, if you place so much focus on godly and ungodly things that aren't actually supposed to be taking up your time, it'll distract you anyway. It'll distract so much time from you that you spend so many years
but everything
focused on that.
Every single thing, I don't know if it's I'm not intelligent enough to know if it's intentionally meant to distract us. The people that we watch on YouTube tell us the devil works in ways that they're trying to distract us. There's so much conflicting information coming in and out, and I'm not equipped enough yet to even discuss those things. But what I just want to start on the point that
my bad.
That I got pushed into the shape dictated by the present age.
100%.
And I really kind of regret that, and I'm dealing with that I've been dealing with that for a very long time. And I'm starting to kind of get there, like the skateboarding is helping me. So by acknowledging it, by starting the skateboarding, acknowledging I suck really badly at the skateboarding, it almost gives me the confidence to go, yo, you suck really badly at your psychology or your religion or whatever. And it's okay to suck. You can kind of work on it from the bottom up. You actually do know how to start. You just forgot because you've been showing off this. There's only this one box thing, so you forgot. What do you want to add anything to that? Actually, to that first part?
Or maybe just like being so concerned about actually people think of me too. In terms of, I should be only showing nice pictures or nice things in my life. When actually what I've come to realize is that I've been so concerned in my past about like what my life looks like, so it appears to the media or to the universe good enough, even though I'm really happy. And then once I notice that I'm actually really happy in my current situation and where I am in life, and then becoming a newborn Christian, I became less concerned what people think about my life. Yeah,
it's like that freedom, isn't it? So okay, what led you? So how did you get to a point of going, I don't give a damn. Like I don't care what you think of me.
I think it's because I've gone through so much that I don't care anymore. What people have to say, I think it's like there's a whole baptism really. It's like been through so much bad that it can't get any worse. To accept that this is life, but I'm not gonna quit kind of thing. And Baptist and good things started because I stopped caring. Not living in fear anymore.
But I think the things we have listened to, the things we have read, if I can help you reframe that not caring or not one is the scripture stuff we've listened to on YouTube, the guys who listen to tell us, is actually not caring, it's actually just handing it over to Jesus.
Yes,
handing it over to
yes.
It's realizing I can't do it by myself anyway, even though I've tried so hard.
There's a lot that I've actually prayed for. I'm like, it's in your hands. Yeah. I'm being a good person. I'm doing what I feel is right and true. The rest is yours.
It's too painful to carry on. Okay, so what have we concluded? What does the scripture mean to you right now? What's more, don't let yourself be squeezed into the shape dictated by the present age. Get out of your box. There's a whole world. Get out of your comfort zone. There's a whole world.
It's so important to grow as an individual.
So should we write that number 1?
What's that for?
So what does the scripture mean to you? Get out of your comfort zone. What about face some harsh truths?
For sure.
Start from the bottom.
No, don't be embarrassed about either. There's be no shame about either.
So the first part of the scripture, what does the scripture mean to you right now? The first part is, what's more, don't let yourselves be squeezed into the shape dictated by the present age. Our answer is, get out of your comfort zone, face some harsh truths, start from the bottom. Second part of the scripture says, instead, be transformed by the renewing of your mind so that you can work out what God's will is, what is good, acceptable, and complete. Like I said yesterday, I think. Oh, I should have said, we're at home because we've got bronchitis. That gives us the opportunity to actually start filming this thing. So the coughs are from bronchitis. We're sick, we're booked off by the doctor to be at home, and we're like, well, we don't really have an excuse not to start a podcast. If you like say you want to do something, sometimes even God can't do it. You're gonna have to get up off your butt and kind of do it. So yeah. So that's me talking. That's me talking to the. That's me talking to the camera again, not Ash.
Like that, coughing starts again.
Right.
The coughing starts.
What's the second part? The second part is harder than I thought. Instead, be transformed by the renewing of your mind so that you can work out what God's will is, what is good, acceptable, and complete. So that's it. Stuff that we listen to about Christ consciousness, right? So, kind of trying to stop sinning, the sins, you know.
Being aware.
Being aware.
I think that's the most important thing, is being aware of the thoughts. Right from the root, as you said today.
From
the root.
Yeah, stop them at the root. Okay, so, you know, some of the struggle things that I've had to deal with is unacceptable. right? So I've done some very unacceptable things in my life. I've had to deal with them, and I dealt with them like the long, hard way, the struggle way.
Man, I mean, you could have gone much easier ways to deal with it.
I kind of dealt with a lot of things. All by myself, like without the power, without the knowledge, or higher knowledge, or however you want to look at it at that
My
point.
way or the highway.
Yeah, my way or the highway, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I can do this. Like,
Blindly.
if I want to stop smoking cigarettes, I'll stop smoking. Do I want to stop taking...
I'm invincible.
Do I want to stop taking some recreational fun things? Let's leave it at that. Yeah, I can stop all by myself.
But I had the same mentality though.
So, what are we getting off topic? Because that's just us talking.
No, I'm saying that's also being aware. It's because if you're not aware, those things can happen.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's the point, right?
And that's why you need to be aware. You start from the root. What were your flaws? And you ask those questions. Be honest and truthful. You need to be the judge of your own life, not anyone else's.
Oh yeah, yes. So you have to find, through God's eyes, maybe, what is good, acceptable, and complete. Find it in the scripture. Look it up, like the music that you listen to, the TV.
So it starts from the roots.
So the music.
Everything that you enjoy, you start questioning everything that you do. What are you doing in life? Your work, our work. We've got a break from it today. Today is the day we've actually probably been the most workers. So where does it start? What do you do on your day-to-day life? You need to start there.
Oh yes, that's what we said. So we said, okay, how does a person who wants to go to heaven find enlightenment, live a better life, whatever you want to call it? A person who wants to align their brain to work at an optimal level. They're not going to sin, right? Because however you want to look at it, whether you want to look at it in, we do want to look at it in religious terms, just to be clear. But however you want to look at it, if you stop sinning, or you at least try not to sin, not to cause conflict in your psyche, if you stop causing conflict in your psyche, it's like stealing, right? Religious or not religious,
It's bad.
it's bad. You kind of know stealing.
You kind of know in your roots itself that it's bad.
So everybody's stolen before, I've stolen before, you've stolen before, everybody's stolen something before, and you know it's incredibly bad, and it's
Same as lying. As simple as lying.
Can I make my point,
Sorry.
please? Thank you. You interrupt me so many times.
Sorry, I'm working on it.
I literally can't get anything out.
I'm so sorry. I'm so excited. I'll keep my answer.
Okay. Try and find what's good, acceptable, and complete. I'll get to the point now. If your psyche is in disarray, it's not going to lead to good things. You're going to feel stuck. If your psyche is in disarray, it's going to hurt here, it's going to hurt here. You're going to turn to things to stop hearing the noise and the earth, as you want to call it, like the lights, the sounds, the cameras, the action. You're not going to want. It's not going to be fun. You're going to drown it out somehow. But if you actually root what you do, what you listen to, where you go, who your friends are, what you wear, if you root those things in good, acceptable, and complete, according to maybe scripture,
Yes.
it doesn't. I'm not here to say who's going to heaven and hell. I'm not equipped. But I've decided to root what I'm going to do in scripture. Because I don't have a better way.
Yes,
I have no better way. I've tried every single other way in my entire life.
Yes.
It's all failed. I'm going to root in scripture.
Yes.
So I'm going to choose what's good, acceptable, and complete in God's eyes.
Yes.
And I'm going to look it up. I'm going to do my research. I'm going to be aware. And I can honestly say we've started this a little bit already.
Fine. Yes.
And this is also why we're doing this now.
Yeah.
And maybe things aren't actually, I don't know how you judge things are better, but it feels better.
100%.
Like at least I can sleep better now.
I sleep so much better. I feel lighter.
I feel less scared about day to day.
We talk about so much as well. Like it's also just freeing, to be honest. I feel very light.
I'm less angry, loads of
I
those
don't
things.
dread my Mondays, my Tuesdays, my Wednesdays, my Thursdays. You know, any day. You don't feel like this. Oh, I have to go to work.
Okay, cool. Let's see what the scripture means. The scripture means that, okay, to me that part of scripture means there's no messing around. There's no kind of.
No.
You can't kind of justify like doing some of the things you kind of think is right,
Yeah.
which you kind of know is wrong, right?
Yes.
So there's loads of grey areas in the world.
Yes.
There's a lot of grey areas. There has been a lot of grey areas in my life that I'm trying to turn black or white, heaven or hell, right or wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that by deciding what I consume. What I consume through the eyes, in little brackets, like through the eyes of God, inverted commas. Deciding what I consume through the eyes, via the eyes of God, right? If he goes, nah, I go,
Yes,
nah. That's
yes.
as simple as
Like
that.
your conscience, yeah.
That's how simple that is going to be to me.
It's just that feeling.
Yes, yeah, gut feeling. Like literally, if you go gut feeling.
Good feeling.
But if the Bible or God or whatever, all my friends, all people, you should be because listen, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying.
Yes.
So if somebody recommends you or somebody goes, hey, maybe that's not the best idea, I'll just be like, crap, I should probably listen to this person because I've tried everything else on my own, it didn't kind of work out. So take advice.
Yeah.
And then, you know, oh, there's a cool piece here, and that we can read as well. Okay, building a life of a Christian character is an unremitting task, but thankfully our powerful minds are certainly up for the challenge. Each day we can choose to think differently, although we must remember that Rome wasn't built in a day, as the saying goes. True lasting change takes time and not a little effort. How many times have you tried to change and failed?
Yeah, I don't even want to.
One of the greatest things about Romans 12:2 is the word renewing. The action is continuous, daily. I think we kind of got it right.
100%.
Our brains can change, and as we learn to renew the way we think, we change our brains, building Christian character and learning to act and speak like the Messiah. It is really all about learning how to be truly human again, reflecting the image of our glorious Creator. It is not instant, not just one prayer we say and voila. We are perfect, and say voila, we are perfect Christians.
Sure, no.
Each day as we choose to follow the Messiah, we change the structure of our brains. The change that in turn impacts our thoughts, words, and actions. So, I think we kind of, I don't know. We'll pray about it now anyway.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah, that's it. That's the end of what's going on YouTube. Anything you want to add?
I don't think so, no. I think I added a lot.
Timing. And that's it. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to upload this to YouTube, please.